Welcome to World in 2 Minutes. These are your headlines. The US-led coalition against ISIS has urged Russia to stop military action against civilians. It also wants an end to attacks on rebel groups that are fighting forces loyal to the Syrian president. It has warned that Moscow's military buildup in Syria would only fuel more of what it calls extremism. Russia says it has hit ISIS targets and that its operations could continue for 3 to 4 more months. The UN's refugee agency says the number of asylum seekers who have arrived in Greece this year will soon pass 400,000. It's the busiest point of entry for people trying to cross into Europe. In the past week, the number of people entering Greece has dropped sharply due to bad weather. But the UN has warned that poor weather conditions make the sea journeys that many asylum seekers attempt even more dangerous. The leader of an attempted coup has turned himself in. Police are holding General Gilbert Diendera at a police base in the capital, Ouagadougou. Diendera and members of the Presidential Guard organized a failed coup last week, in which they detained the country's interim leaders. They later allowed the leaders to return to power under a truce negotiated by the Economic Community of West African states. The interim government says Diendera and the others will have to answer for the offenses which they're accused with. Al Jazeera journalist Mohamed Fahmy says the Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper let him down. Last year, Fahmy and 2 other colleagues were imprisoned in Egypt on charges of spreading false news. One of the 3, Peter Grester, was released and deported in February. President Abdel Fattah Sisi pardoned Fahmy and Baha Mohammed last week. Fahmy says he wants the Canadian government to learn from his case. Thanks for watching. TRTworld.com, Istanbul.